on In Radio, on YouTube, and wherever you get your podcasts. I'm James Crid.land, the radio futurologist, and I've been watching some TV. Well, I watched this TV show On Demand the other day, and it was quite annoying. Let me tell you why. Before the show started, there was an ad to get the TV Networks app on Apple TV. Now, I was watching this on a smart TV anyway, using, by the way, the TV Networks app on a smart TV, so there didn't seem to be an awful lot of point in trying to sell me something I didn't need, an app on a device that I don't actually own. But still, in the first ad break, which started 4 seconds into the second part of the programme, I saw an ad to get the TV Networks app on Apple TV. Yes, it was the same one that I'd seen at the beginning of the show. And then it played again. And then the second part of the programme started, already 4 seconds in, obviously. Then it was time for the second ad break. Now, this was eerily familiar because it started with the same ad to get the TV Networks app on Apple TV. Nauseously happy people wearing bright cotton clothes on sun-kissed beaches. But then I'm in Australia. Then I enjoyed a repeat showing of the ad. Yes, the fifth in less than 20 minutes. And then the third ad break. That one started with an ad for, wait for it, a website. Hooray! How we cheered! Followed by an ad with happy cotton-clad people on beaches selling me the TV Networks app on Apple TV, the thing I had absolutely no need for because I was watching this program on a connected TV app anyway. Well, I'm a futurologist, so having examined carefully the trends of this experience so far, it was my professional experience being a futurologist that if I continued watching, the fourth ad break in this show would contain at least one and possibly two ads for this TV Networks app on Apple TV, in all probability featuring cotton-clad, well-toned people being deliriously happy on a beach somewhere. Well, I asked for a second opinion from my partner, who sitting next to me had also enjoyed the same ad 6 times so far and similarly wasn't in need of an Apple TV app. She used to schedule promos on a radio station with 75 million listeners, and she looked at me and her eyes narrowed. So giving the looming and slightly depressing inevitability of all this, I switched the bloody thing off and we went to have a cup of tea. Amusing enough, but radio also suffers from much the same sort of thing. Last week, Sean Ross posted a post called Alexa, Play Me Some PSAs, highlighting a US radio station he listened to that ran the same sombre PSA twice in one overlong commercial stop set, and a comment from a listener that online streaming was constant early outs, late rejoins, crappy PSAs, and fill. And a few weeks ago, a listener to Absolute Radio streams in the UK pointed out, on a posting on media.info, that he too had suffered from a poor experience, split ads that often don't split well enough, plus that the filler material placed in these ads is rotated too often. My experience of personalised advertising is also not that great. The action of signing in to my online accounting package, that reminds me I need to do some work there, means that I then get followed by ads for the accounting package all across the internet because I visited their website. Because they've not been bright enough to remove the ads if I actually demonstrate that I am already their customer. Meanwhile, memorably, a loyalty card scheme I once had with the UK's largest pharmacy, Boots, from where I only bought men's deodorants and razor blades, they sent me a letter once with offers on lipstick and tights. Now, this isn't a technology issue, actually. It's the people running these things who don't monitor the output or don't care enough to set the right rules. Technology is very capable of ensuring a decent rotation of spots and can be good enough to opt out at the right time, too. But when are we, and I mean the entire advertising industry here, but we can just focus on radio if you like, when are we going to fix this? Because I'm pretty sure that our competitors, who don't run 12 minutes of ads an hour, by the way, aren't going to have these issues. And if Alexa and streaming are going to be radio's saviour, as some people say, what's to stop our audience going somewhere else, where they care about what goes on in the ad breaks just as much as what the next song is? You can get my weekly newsletter at james.crid.land and daily podcast and on-demand news at podnews.net. And until next time, stay safe and keep listening.